Hello guys, welcome back to my channel S1N1 with you. And today I'm gonna feature again Skorpion. I've been playing a lot of this tank in last few days, so since I basically got it, and I must say I enjoy it more and more each day. And each day I keep on breaking my own records in this tank and overall in account. And today I'm gonna show you quite a delight in this tank. I'm gonna do a double take. It's gonna be double today. Two awesome battles, one of which is a draw. I've never featured a draw on my account yet, but I'll explain to you why I wanted you to see this, because it was quite some special for me and for my account overall. So I'm playing here on Westfield. In my fast tanks I usually like to go to this position here and spot everybody who is coming to fight our heavies. We have only one RT on each side, so I'm hoping they might do some damage, or they might, but it's not so crucial. It's more crucial when there's 3 artists, but regardless, I just want to see what's happening, who's going where. So I'm coming here, and I know I cannot stay there for long. I got no armor, so I gotta conserve my HP. My HP is low as well. So I came up on the hill, I spotted whatever I could spot, and now it's time to roll back and kind of see what I can do. So I see these two Skorpions. I know they're not very experienced players, and I see they're rushing in, and it's a death trap because there's so many tanks here waiting for them. So they're not reacting to me coming there. Track 1 gets spotting damage and assistant damage, and also put a shot into him. So keep working this hill here. I know my mobility will probably save my ass from the artillery, so I just want to stay as mobile as possible, just put shots and get in, get out kind of thing. Again, managed to track this guy, put a nice shot into him, and overall it's all going good for me. I kind of looked at the map, I saw that the AMX is on the other side, and let me switch so we can see which tanks are here. I don't know why XMV does this all the time, but anyway, so there we go. So I know that the AMX is on the other side, but we got 2 Conquerors here, so pretty much half and half. And the RT I'm really worried about, because it's a big RT, and even in the experienced hands, one lucky roll, one lucky shot can take you out, especially in the tank like mine. So I see Yak Tiger. I'm gonna spot, and look how quickly I aim when I'm stationary. So unfortunately I don't have the perk for while I'm moving, that aiming perk when I'm moving, but I got one for my turret rotation. So snapshot is not working perfectly, but at least something is. So with Chocolate, the aim time is really nice, considering it's a turret 2D. It doesn't have much stabilization, etc, etc. So I see our flank starts to, fall a little bit. We only got tier 7 TD there, and Waffentrager is in the city, and tier 10, T10 I mean, not tier 10 tank is waiting for the 2 Conquerors. So I want to move back a little bit, because I gotta keep the distance, right? Basically everything is gonna pen me, and one of the Conquerors is full HP. So I use the building to hide and moving away from them. Basically I want to use this spot here, small hill. Small hill is gonna cover me pretty nicely. So I'm looking for my prey. This guy's probably tracked at this point, or he was aiming, I'm not sure, I can see it in the replay. But I'm able to put a free shot into him, which is always nice. So again, keep on working him and take him out of the game. So as you can see, it's my first kill. It's a tier 9, very nice, good for my experience. Take this guy out as well in a few seconds. So I'm really afraid of these Japanese tanks, because sometimes they do have derp guns, and derp guns just, they don't go well with the Skorpion at all. So now we got Panther and AMX, who are still working on that flank, trying to get over our moods. I get spotted, obviously, because like I told you previously in my videos, this tank does not have a good camo at all. So I gotta use my mobility, and I gotta use all the bushes I can find to be as hidden as possible. So nice linear shot into the AMX-30, and again I get spotted. So I'm not sure if it's 704 that spotted me, or was it Conqueror, or maybe it was the AMX-30 itself that did spot me. I get lucky here, but I know that Panther does not have a big alpha damage, so even if he were to put the shot into me, I would still be in a good position to carry this game. So we're losing 9 to 10, and we're losing HP wise, as you can see, 3200 to 5700, which is always dangerous, but you know, it is what it is. So what else can I tell you about this battle? Basically, it's even now in terms of frags, but we again are losing on HP. I know that our Crusader is begging for help. Our base is basically all for myself. I see that there are 3 tanks that can potentially come here, so 704, Panther, and 34-3. So I have to cover my RT as much as possible. I know Panther doesn't have a good stabilization, so he's missing his first shot, but hits the second. Even though he did hit me, I'm able to take him out. So now I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, because I don't know what 704 is gonna do. If I was that 704 guy, I would have probably pushed me right now. It would be a good opportunity for him. They spotted our other tanks, so they know where they are. We unfortunately lost our tier 9 Waffentrager. So I'm just gonna take up this bush and wait for either T-34-3 or 704 to come to our base. That is a logical thing to do, so I'm hoping they're at least not bots and they're gonna do something. I just want kind of moving from bush to bush here. And I think that Crusader is kind of starting to shit his pants a bit. Thankfully he spots the T-34-3 and I get a couple of free shots into that guy. And racking up some more damage. And now I can put another one. So again, using the nice aim time on this gun to take him out completely. So I'm gonna take this here 8 medium tank all by myself. And I wasn't even spotted because I know that he's probably not using optics. Like I don't use optics on mine. The the aim time and stabilization are just so terrible that you can't be expecting to use optics on it unless you have like an exceptional crew and you really know what you're doing in that tank. And I'll be honest with you, I don't. I still cannot figure it out. I'm playing with premium consumable and still it gives me creeps. Anyways, so moving on, 704 and RT. I have no clue where RT is. He hasn't shot me, he hasn't shot anyone around me, so I really don't know. I can't even guess where he is. My initial guess was on 0 line. But now this Skorpion is getting taken out, so I still think he might be in this G0 location somewhere, Or alternatively, he's on A line somewhere, like A1, A2. I honestly don't know, so I'm just kind of going by my gut feeling. So I get spotted, I know that 704 is still there. So he did spot me, but he doesn't see me. And that's, it's unfortunate. I'm not sure if he got AFK there or something, because he hasn't moved from this location and he did not react to me. But whatever, I'm gonna take it. So now I'm pretty sure that either 0 line or 1 line is where the danger is gonna come from. And I decide to use my mobility instead of using the cover. Because if I guess wrong, I'm gonna be taken out fairly easily. That M53-55 has a huge splash. So I'm just gonna check the 0 line and I'm trying to ping to T10 to go to the cap and basically apply the pressure on the RT, and eventually he's gonna react to that and eventually he's gonna do it. So I'm just gonna speed it up because there's nothing that's gonna happen, so I'm gonna spoil it for you. I'm not gonna find the RT. First I want to use him as bait, but then I see that nothing is happening and RT is not reacting. So I decide to push again the 0 line because I'm still thinking that he's somewhere in those hills and maybe going to our base. But as you're gonna see in a few seconds, it's not gonna be the case. So a quick look at some post-game stats. Obviously a mastery badge, 6500 and 1000 spotting damage done, 4 kills, 1771 experience base, and this was my maximum. So I renewed my maximum and I'm really happy about it. And now I want to move on to the next one, which is going to be even more epic for me. Let's see why, because it was a draw. Surprise, surprise. And here's the second one I wanted to show you. It's Malinovka. It's standard battle. Again, setup is fairly easy for me. On tier 8. I don't see any really experienced players on either team. So I know it's a good chance to, have an excellent match. Hopefully I'm gonna have one. and I'm gonna tell you why it's so special to me. And it was really special to me. So like I spoiled already, it's gonna be a tie, which is unfortunate, but regardless. So I'm making bad shots in the beginning of this. Already I think wasted 2 or 3 shots and have not hit anything. But at least I'm staying unspotted, which allows me to save my HP and keep on working the other tanks on the enemy team. Unfortunately Skorpion runs away and I can't do anything about it. But I'm able to take the shot at the other Skorpion. There's a few of them, but much less than it was a couple of days ago. So we see on our team we got 3, on the other team we got 2. So I guess people are still buying them, but most of the people who wanted to buy them already bought them. I'm not sure if you've picked up yours. I know a few of my friends who did, and they're all ecstatic about this tank, and I am as well. But you probably are already tired of hearing me say this. Anyways, I see that I get no shots. I need to move up if I want to have any impact on this game. I'm still trying to see if I can hit that Yak Tiger, but he is, you know, rightfully so, being very cautious. So I slowly I start to move towards their base. I see there's a lot of players that are still sitting there. I'm not sure what 5916 is doing. I'll be honest with you, he's a light tank, he should be spotting stuff. And ISU is probably, at that point I was thinking that ISU is AFK, but that's not the case. He's just sitting there, you know, camping base. So now I wasted so many shots already. I only did 1000 damage. I know I gotta perform. I'm hunting the 3rd mark. So need to do something in this battle. So I'm not sure if I spotted that super Pershing. And this is a bug over the replay. Actually, I was aiming at him, but for some reason some of these aims through the bushes are just not showing you the silhouette of the tank. So I decide to trade with him a little bit. He misses me. I track him again. So mouse gun, you know, like it is what it is. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take you out now, and I decide to go for his side. I know he cannot even side scrape, and track again. So go figure, you know. I should overmatch his side armor, no problem at all, but unfortunately the tracks eat it up 3 times in a row. So all in all, so far I'm thinking to myself, what a crappy game. You know, I missed so many shots and I did 1000 damage. So, and even though we're winning for nothing, I know that it just means that, you know, we are running out of enemy team HP, and I'm not making any impact, so I'm not really happy about it at all. Again, the bug, you can see I'm aiming him, I hit his cupola, but no damage, critical hit with no damage. So at this point I think he's got a spell on him, and I'm like, okay, screw you, I'm just gonna go shoot some other targets, and I miss, and just look at that. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not ashamed to show you when, you know, I do make mistakes, and this game is like, the beginning of this game is all full of mistakes. Fortunately enough, I'm able to take out the 5916 with a shot, but that guy was just plain stupid. He was just sitting stationary and not doing anything. Thank God the guy with the spell is gone, so now I can concentrate on other vehicles in this battle. I'm trying to do a lead shot on LTTB, obviously. As well as this battle is going so far, it's a no-go. But a barn like FCM 50 ton, I cannot miss. So I hit him once. He is wide in the open, and this is one of the biggest problems that I have with FCM. It's a huge tank. It's really hard to miss. It's the same thing with Japanese tanks too. I find them to be perfect targets. Whenever I see one, I always go for FCM or the Japanese tank, because I know I can make that shot. Again, another bad lead shot on LTTB, and honestly this could have been some epic game, I think, with like 8 kills easily if I were to hit all my shots. Thank God I cannot miss a barn, especially at that kind of distance. I take out the FCM, and I'm really happy about it. So this guy decides to take a shot at me, obviously misses, and thank God RNG is on my side, you know, compensating for my failures, and I'm able to take out the LTTB. Now I pretty much know that our side is taken care of. But look at the score. We are tied now, score-wise, and we're a little bit above them HP-wise. And that's, mind you, from 4-0 being up for nothing down to 9-8 and almost the same HP. It kind of sucks. So they push through the hill. I continue going to the middle. I just want to take the middle spot here, and I just want to put some shots into Cromwell, because Cromwell is spotting a lot of our tanks. I have no clue where that shot flew. As you saw, it was going straight at the back of the Cromwell, but it's just something that you know, the game decided to do to me in this round, and I can't really have any complaints because I know the reward at the end, and I do know it was great, so I was really satisfied in the end. But at this point of time, I'm like beating myself up, you know, kind of thinking to myself that, oh my god, how can you play so badly? Obviously I'm not hitting that pixel. It's kind of like last hope kind of shot. So Cromwell is gone. I'm not seeing the Cromwell, and I know that I can't put any shots into him, but I'm putting a shot into S3, so I'm gonna take it. And looking at my WN8, I know that, you know, even though profit-wise it's not gonna be a great game because I just wasted so many shots, I'm alright statistics-wise, which already is something that I can, you know, calm myself with. So kind of like, okay, you're not gonna do anything great in this round, but at least you're not gonna screw up the statistics on this tank. And like I told you, I'm going for the 3rd mark. So I've never run out of ammo rounds in this tank ever. This is the first time and the only time when I'm down to my APCR rounds actually. I've never run out before. So I actually reduced number of APCR rounds to I think 3, and I kept all the AP rounds left. And I'm gonna shoot APCR round at Skorpion, and I'm gonna hit him blind shot. Again, it's going like 50-50, right? It's compensating me, and now I'm only left with HP. So only HE shots left. Not able to hit the guy. And I can see that they're capping, there's 2 on their cap, and I know we need to cap 2 or we're gonna lose. I don't know what the Skorpion is doing. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be able to reset because there's a lot of people blocking them. So in the last possible time, 15 seconds away from our cap, I get on the cap. And it comes down to 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna cap it out. And guess what? It's a draw. So it's a well fought draw for them. But I just want to jump into the results. And as you can see, this is my 3rd mark of excellence. And actually this is my first tank on which I was able to achieve this. Again, I did only 5400, which is low by Skorpion standards. As you can see, experience wise, not a record for myself, and as well as farm, only 80k. But you know what, it was my 3rd mark. I'll take it. I was ecstatic when I got it. I was like jumping up and down, I was screaming my lungs out, and I'm so happy. You know, now I'm gonna go and enjoy this tank some more. But in terms of our video on the channel, I'm gonna pick another tank, and I'm hopefully gonna put 3 marks on another tank now, because that seems to be the challenge that I found for myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're gonna consider giving me a like down below and subscribe to my channel to see more of this. And thank you so much for watching. Bye now.